Yeah. Sorry, the energy is a little down right now. I'm sick as a dog and I'm in my early 70s. So when I get sick like this, it feels like death is creeping up on my door. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for the lack of energy, but welcome back to the Polytickin Podcast, you freaking nerds, okay? I'm Hella Marcus. That's Sefa. We're matching, kind of. He has to show his blue on the chest to show that we're not matching way.
We're not all the way.
You know what I mean? So I'll put something blue on my chest a little later to match with bro.
Cheese?
Cheese, yeah, blue cheese. I'm not even that big a fan of blue cheese, bruh. It's blue ranch all the way.
Disgusting.
Is it?
It's disgusting. I don't like it. It tastes moldy. Is it moldy? It is mold,
I think that's what it is, right? The blue stuff in the cheese is mold. Oh yeah. Nah, hell no. Ranch, okay? Yeah. Ranch all day, okay?
We don't do that where I'm from.
Yeah. The schedules are a little wonky right now. You know what I'm saying? The Uso is back on his regular stuff, so we're still trying to figure that out. You know what I mean? But please know that we're still here, okay? Mm-hmm. We're still here. Damn it. We're gonna get to it. All right? Mm-hmm. So, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What's going on out there, bro?
Yo, man, welcome to the Polytickin Podcast. Because this is not the Patreon, right? This is like the weekly? Or is this
weekly?
Yeah. Weekly. All right, weekly. So weekly, y'all get the reminders. You know what I'm saying? Come on down to the Polytickin Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast. $5 a month gets you an extra episode every week. Mm-hmm. I mean, who wouldn't want that? We got a sick Marcus. We got Seth, who's still adjusting to his new schedule again. Come on, man. We're on top of our game. Come on. So yeah, check us out on the Patreon.
I'm on top of my game.
See, look at that. Straight into karaoke. Yeah. So come on down. That's the best way to support us directly. You know, you also get Lance. You know, shout out to the Uso Lance. He comes and joins us. You know what I'm saying? $5 threesome. That's what we advertise as. So come on down. Come check us out. I know you don't got no big old Raider sticker on your flask.
I do, but see, I didn't put this on there. To be fair, I didn't put this on there. This is a gift from my auntie, and she just knows that like I'm a Raider fan, but it's very cash, and it's not even Raiders anymore. It's like Pafter. You know what I'm saying? All the letters are freaking out of there now. But
because you was drinking hella water, or you kept dropping it on the floor, and rolling it around.
It's a little bit of both. Yeah, rolling it around.
Yeah, so shout out to the Patreon. Also, if you want to listen to more of Marcus and Lance, check out the Pacifica movie starter kits where they, break down contemporary Pacifica movie classics or classics, new, cult classics, actual classics, all of that. Mm-hmm. What's the last movie y'all broke down?
The last one we did was Hunt for the Wilder People, but but this very last one we did yesterday was kind of special, man. We did to commemorate Taika month last month, we did a ranking of all of Taika's movies. So
what was no, never mind. If y'all want to know the rankings, go listen to. I was about to ask you what was the ranking, but go listen to that. Go check that out. Shout out to the Ringer podcast because I was just looking, to see what episodes is up on the podcast app. Mm-hmm. And they did a whitest movie draft. So I want to check that out. I want to see what's the white. Do you have an idea like what would be the whitest? Like in your opinion?
God, maybe Office Space. Office Space is pretty white. You never seen that movie? Oh, it's really good. Maybe Office Space, but there's some. I don't know. Yeah, Office Space is top of the list for me. It's pretty white.
Is Napoleon Dynamite? Does that count?
Ooh, bro, that's a good one too. Yeah,
that counts, right?
Yeah, small rural town. There isn't a lot of diversity besides Pedro. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know if I've watched this movie front to back, but I feel like there ain't no black people in Ferris Bueller. I feel like there ain't no.
I've never seen the whole thing. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, me neither.
Off the top, no.
That seems pretty.
Yeah, only white kids can like take a whole day off, take their dad's car,
and make a movie out of it. Like make a cool movie out of it. Like,
come on, bro. Yeah, that's Caucasian as hell.
Did you skip class? Did you skip school when you was little?
Couple times, yeah.
Well, you damn sure did it in college, but I'm talking about like high school and elementary.
Yeah, and I learned it in high school.
Yo, shout out to Marcus, bro. We would be in class for this class is an hour long. 5 minutes into an hour long class, and Marcus go off for a cigarette break, come back 10 minutes later, and 3 minutes after that, go back outside for another 10, 15-minute cigarette break. I'm sitting here like, how's this dude learning anything about U.S. history?
The only thing I remember was the Transcontinental Railroad, bro, from Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we started all that. We started all the businesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this dude had NBA Jam on his phone, bro. This fool had NBA Jam on his phone, the emulator.
Oh yeah.
That shit was
no,
hard.
It wasn't an emulator. It was an actual.
It was just
app.
straight. Oh, the actual app. Yeah, okay.
I paid $9.99 for that. Bro, that was the first. That was like one of the first times I ever used my debit card like online.
Oh, that was one of your first purchases?
Ooh, yeah, I think my very first purchase was all of the seasons of House on DVD.
Oh, shit.
Yo, this was before streaming. God, bro, we old enough to
stop it. Stop. Just stop, bro.
This was before streaming.
Yeah.
Like even before I was torrenting, before I was downloading stuff.
Mm.
Like this was buying the DVDs straight. Like, bro, who does that anymore? Can you watch a DVD if you were to have one right now? Could you watch one?
Probably, yeah.
You gotta. No, I'm just saying you got a machine to do that because most.
Oh, can I? I mean, can I? No, I don't have a machine for that in here. Well, I mean, the PlayStation. I got the PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work.
Yep. I got that, but I don't know if I would. I could just easily go on lookmovie.com right now and just stream the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah. The act of putting it into the PlayStation and then booting it up and then it takes too long. Yeah. Well, I get booted up first, but yeah, it takes too long. But yeah.
Boot it in, boot it.
Boot it.
So Pacific Movie Starter Kit. Check us out. I think that's it for program reminders. Episode 94. 90, shout out to 94 Block, you know what I'm saying? Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. I don't want to promote this, but I'll send you some music from out there, bro. That is legit.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to promote it though, because we don't want to promote gangs and all that. But I'll show you later. Okay. Anyways, episode 94. Let's get to it, my brother. How have you been?
I've been all right, man. I just realized
Yeah,
I just realized I wasted my catch up on saying that I'm sick, but yeah, I haven't been up to much, man. Just working and stuff. The wellness quest is going great.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still
maybe weight wise, but I mean immunity wise, it's looking like
and we're not talking about sickness, bro. I'm talking
okay.
I'm
just
good.
Wellness.
Okay. Yeah, wellness. Yeah, I skipped the gym yesterday, man. I was just fucking chilling, laid up before we recorded the starter kit yesterday, but I think I'm gonna get back in there today, man. I gotta get back on it, dude. I think I'm gonna just sweat it out. I don't want to just stew in my juices. What do you do when you're sick?
I just lay down until I'm better. I don't even.
For real?
Yeah, I just cocoon it up.
I cocoon it up when I'm not sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm always cocooning. You know what I mean? So I gotta not cocoon. I gotta go and spread my wings.
Is there any remedies like growing up that your family did to you or did for you that you carry on to this day?
Come on, Robitussin. If not the Robitussin, then the Vicks.
Yeah.
Now they got different versions of Vicks.
Yeah. Do you try to Vicks in the shower?
Nah. But I seen a commercial for that. How's that?
I did it one time.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I think I might just get the Vapo rub, looking like a deodorant stick, and just my chest. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Did they used to put it under your nose? Used to put the Vicks under your nose?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. I was always scared that like I would go like, and then it would just go into my nose and into my brain.
sometimes they would go in the nostrils, but I feel
Hey,
like most times it was just like a layer right here, and
oh
then
no,
you went
oh
all the way
no,
in.
oh yeah, I got the nostril. Yeah, they were just like, okay,
See
layer right here, and then, uh,
that. All right,
so
all
it
right,
make me
all right.
scared to breathe.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna dispute that right now, y'all.
Okay.
I know this might be, this might be a real hot take, but if you feel your nostrils, look at this. See, look, that's what happens when you feel your nostrils. When you feel your nostrils, you don't get any air. You don't get any air like through it. So how does the menthol, whatever it is, the vapor rub, how is it working if there's no airflow into wherever you're trying to get to? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
maybe it doesn't need airflow. It just sneaks into your nostril.
I mean,
You
that's
know
a
what I mean?
possibility, but it just seems like it takes longer. Like, why not just put it right here, right?
Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
just breathe it
Yeah.
in and out, in and
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I mean, I'm right there with you. I was just, I was always scared about having the thing right here in my
Yeah,
nostril.
yeah.
But
Anything that's like not traditional or not like
like ancient Samoan secret type shit.
yeah, like you ever had anything like that, like the fall or something like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about like being sick, but yeah, I've had my ankles fulfilled, cry like a baby every time,
Mm-hmm.
ankle,
Mm-hmm.
leg, yeah, yeah. That's the extent of it though for me.
My grandpa made me eat Vicks one time.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, he made me eat.
Okay,
Hey,
come on,
I
bro.
was sick.
Hold
Oh no,
on,
I don't know if it was my
come on,
grandpa
bro.
or my great grandma. I forget, but I think it was my grandpa. I was
Hold on.
sick. I was sick for a while,
Yeah.
and I was a kid, and I remember it was at Holt off of Holt. Shout out to my grandma Eleanor. And I went into the room. My grandma was like, "Oh, you sick?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Come here." And then he just got the. I don't know if it was him or my grandma. I forget. But they just got a spoonful of Vicks and just made me eat it. And you know what? I fell asleep and I felt better when I got back. Like when I woke up.
Oh my god. So what? Did the Vicks like freaking like you just digested the Vicks and it just solved your problem? Like, should I do that?
Hey, hey,
Should I do
I'm
that?
just telling you, I've only done it once and it's only worked once. So it's 100% in my life. I don't know. I don't know how
You don't
long
want to
you've been
go two
sick.
for two?
I'm saying I don't know if you want to go, but that's just the extent of my sample history research, whatever sample size.
Yeah.
How like how long you been sick?
Since yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So were you drinking orange juice and
I'm just drinking a lot of water.
okay,
Yeah,
drink
just
some
drinking a
orange
lot of
juice,
water.
get some vitamin C. You know what I'm saying,
Okay. I think
but
we have
not
some.
not no Sunny D though, like
Why
some
not?
actual.
Damn it.
That's
I want to
that's
drink some Sunny
orange.
D.
That's orange drink. That's
Uh,
not orange juice.
orange drink.
Yeah, that's drink. That's not juice. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Um.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And
Yeah, I mean, other than that,
mm,
man, I've just been
mm,
sick as a dog. Yeah,
yeah,
dying over here, man. What have you been up
I'm
to?
I'm glad we doing this on Zoom.
Yeah.
I've been chilling. Back to work. Back to night shifts or swing shifts or mid shift, whatever you call it. Which is cool. It's nice to sleep in. Nice to get my mornings where I can be a little productive. I feel like when I'm at home when my girl's not here, I feel like I'm way more productive because I'm like, I hope she don't think I'm just sitting around.
Yeah.
like I'll
And
be
I'll
sitting
do
there and
that.
I'll be like, I want to throw this game on. But I'm like, let
No,
me
you
just clean up
can't.
real quick. Let me just clean up real quick. I'm looking at the time, like I got 4 hours to myself. Then we go cut the lawn.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah, man.
yeah, that's what I've been doing with my time. But the other day at work, some kids came in and I was just looking at them and I was just like, man, we can never get away with this. We can never get away with this.
Get away with what?
Just like the style these days, the
Mm,
dirty shoes are cool, anime shirts are cool,
mm,
like all these different things are cool. And I'm just like, man, I really wish this stuff was cool when I was a kid. Because if dirty clothes and anime was cool when I was a kid, I'd be the coolest. I'd be better than the quarterback of the football team. Like
yeah.
I'd have been that guy. And like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was far from it. And so like seeing it now, seeing the kids thrive and being like anime fans and having shoes that look like they was from freshman year and you a senior. Like it's all cool now, and I'm just kind of upset, bro.
Why
I don't
didn't
know.
you do that? Why didn't you do that when you was in school? You not
I
care what people
did,
think.
and it wasn't cool.
Mm,
That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't cool. I did it. I had the dirty. I never cared about. I always had to get black shoes. My mom always said get black shoes for Seth because he gets them dirty and he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I hella like Dragon Ball Z and all that. And when I would talk about it, people would just kind of look at you weird. It was messed up when you start talking about anime and the only people that agree are the losers. Like in the classroom. Like you never, hey, let me tell you this right now. When you're not cool, you never think that you're not cool. You always think, nah, that fool is not cool. I'm all right. Like, but that dude over there, that's a weirdo. And then you start realizing
Damn, this dude is so judgmental, bro.
Hey, Marcus,
chill
have you ever?
out.
I'm not talking about now. I feel like in maturity, I can safely say, like back in the day, I was not a cool kid, and that's okay. I was just into things that people weren't into. But in the moment, I was not aware. Were you aware? Oh wait, were you cool when you were a kid?
Kind of, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of cool.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
I was kind of cool.
What?
I was kind of cool
What
with a lot of
happened?
them kids over there. What happened? I don't know. I think that's it.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, nah. I always came with dirty stuff too. Like my white Air Forces always had the yellow on the bottom. Yep.
Mhm.
Dirty ass triple or like quadruple XL Pro Club tees. Like I was looking bummy, so I understand. Yeah, I understand. But I think I'm really good at relating to a lot of people around me, no matter what your background was. So that made me really cool, okay?
Yeah.
And that makes me cool now as a 75-year-old man, okay?
Yeah. We believe you.
It's true. It's true.
Oh man, yeah. But just imagine how cooler we would have been if all this stuff was cool back then.
Yeah.
But you don't like anime, huh? You're not into anime.
Yeah, I'm cash, man. I'm a cash.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay. What's something that wasn't cool back then that you probably could get away with now?
that wasn't cool back then?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yo, what kind of birds you got in your neighborhood? What bird is gangbanging right now?
That's my fan, bro. That's my fan.
How your fan sound like that, bro? That must sound like you logging on to AOL.com, bro.
My fan is on its last legs, bro. The only way to stop it is to turn it so it can turn. But this shit is facing straight to because I'm hot as shit. Yeah, I'm hot as shit, bro.
I thought you was talking about a fan on the ceiling. You talking about a little fan at the bottom?
Yeah, bro. Little office fan, little desk fan. This shit's a...
Can we see it? Can I see it? What it looks like? Can you lift it up or no? Is it the little black one or the little metal one?
Little white one.
Yeah. Okay. Bruh,
Bruh, it's hot as shit, bro.
Hey, let me tell y'all this right now. If you hold on, Marcus, bring that up.
What?
If you see somebody with a fan like this, they have lived in American Samoa. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
When I got back to Sacramento, and we was using the fans, and like they still had the back cover and the front cover, I was like, do y'all realize y'all losing a bunch of like gust,
coolness, air?
Yeah. Hey, you missing a bunch with that metal stuff. It was like, what? And I start taking it off. But my mom was so mad. She was like, what the heck? When I took the front part off, she was tripping. But then when I was trying to figure out how to take the back part off, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, no fans in American Samoa have the front or the back. Some have the back, but definitely not the front.
Yeah.
I learned, shout out to Mocha and Nathan. I remember Nate came to my house one day, and like he was in my room and I was in the other room working on music, and then I come back and like both of the fans had the cover off, and I was like, what the hell is you doing? You cleaning it?
Yeah.
Nah, it's man, it feels better. And I didn't believe it until I sat in front of it, and I was like,
yeah.
Yo. So shout out to Marcus. Marcus ain't forgot where he came from. You know anybody with a fan like that has been to some kind of island of some sort. They know the struggle.
Come on, bro.
If I go to your house and you got the front and back cover of the fan, I'm judging you. You live the privileged life. You was really not in the trenches like that. You really wasn't in the struggle like that.
Yeah.
You ain't never dealt with no 100% humidity. You know what I mean? No air, no wind. Freaking 500-pound dude next to you on the bus. You never felt that. You never felt that. You never
Tell me
felt
how I'm
that.
supposed to breathe with no air. No air, no air. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking hot as shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
Ugh.
My bad. We didn't mean to make you not make it squeak, but I was just.
That was hilarious, though. I just hoped it wouldn't show up like that, and for you to
Bro,
call
that was
it
like,
out for gangbanging.
That's a bird.
Bro, the police is coming, bro.
Yeah, bro. The bird police. The bird
Yeah.
police is coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
toucan, the red and blue. That's the bird police.
Man.
So yeah, that's what we've been up to. You know what I'm saying? Just reminiscing and surviving.
You know what? Like now that I think about it, I don't really remember like a lot of places selling anime shirts. Like I like when I think about it, I'm like, was that like some kind of out of like somewhere far you had to go to get these anime shirts? Because now they're everywhere. Back then, I don't remember everywhere. Back then, I don't remember really seeing them in stores like that anyway.
You had to go to like we got a spot called Denials, like the swap meets. Like that's really, shout out to the Asian vendors. They the ones that was getting it off, but it was and they probably did a lot better back in the day because you couldn't get them anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like now, bro, you can go to Target, you can go to Walmart,
bro.
Like everywhere got anime now. That's kind of crazy how much it blew up, but
yeah.
Why didn't y'all do it earlier?
Yeah, for real. I was over here buying snowman shirts.
Oh yeah. I remember I had to stop snitching. I had to stop snitching shirt. Yeah. I had that one.
Did you have the high hater shirt too?
I had the high hater shirt. Shout out to Burger, Adrian Hill. We both had the high hater shirt on at the same time. This was like 6'2", 300 and something pounds, lineman for the football team. I'm walking the West Campus, he walking the main campus, and we just crossed paths, and we both got the high hater shirt, and we did a belly bump. You know what I'm saying?
Man, though, you have to do that.
I had an Obama as my homeboy shirt. I definitely did.
Oh, I didn't get those ones. Yeah, no, I didn't get that one.
I had that one. Stop snitching. Yeah, I didn't have a snowman shirt. I don't know. I didn't have that one.
So, do you think we can get away with those stop snitching shirts now? The snowman shirts. Stop snitching.
The snowman shirts got banned in my high school.
Mine too. Yeah,
they got banned. Like there was like a whole presentation on like, do you know snowman means cocaine seller, and like, so they banned it. They banned it. So I want to say I seen somebody try to wear it, and instead of sending them home, they just put tape on it.
Yeah,
they just put duct tape on top. Our school was hella ghetto.
I had one of the Stop Snitching shirts too, and then they synced that and they told me to flip it inside out.
Oh yeah, that'll probably work too. Stop snitching. Yeah, I mean, you know who had a Stop Snitching shirt that I hella vividly remember? That Fupuka.
Oh yeah,
he had a Stop Snitching shirt. It was a big old Stop Snitching shirt, and the reason why I remember is because it was a blue stop sign. It wasn't a red one.
Of course. Yep. Of course it is. Of course it was. Yep. Shout out to those Puka, man. Hell yeah.
I hella remember that. So but yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the shirts. Shout out to the snowmen. Shout out to the snitches.
For real.
Stop it.
Stop.
So yeah. September is National Suicide Prevention Month.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of people posting about it on the actual day the other day. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, and it brought up a lot. So did you remember this, and what did you think? Or I don't know, do you celebrate, or I don't know.
Celebrate. I just seen it on my timeline, and then I looked it up on like some kind of calendar, and I had to write it down in a note, just because both of us are very wintertime artists, right? A lot of this stuff comes up in our music and what we talk about here on the show. So I thought it was fitting to put this in. I mean, like, what is it? The Polys and Mental Health page. Been following for years because I think you put me onto them. Still doing good work out there for people to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of posts about suicide prevention too.
Mhm.
It man.
Oh, wait, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, no. There is no hate.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Okay.
No hate. It's just man, I
But
yeah, no. It's nothing like that. It's just like I don't. What made September like? Why September? How do we choose these months for these different things?
why would you rather it be December?
No, I'm just curious as to why September. Because I'm probably not gonna remember until around August next year that September or in September that it's gonna be Suicide Prevention Month.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly, but I do I do kind of see the way that it works. It's like it doesn't really have to do with the month.
Mm,
It's just about according putting away time for a
mm,
certain, for a certain reason or certain, you know, for whatever reason. I don't think it's actually time. Like I don't think they say, "Oh, September is going to be suicide month because of this." I feel like there's so much paperwork, there's so much red tape to get through to have this month be dedicated to something that it's
excuse me.
the timing in the calendar is the least important part
Mm,
of everything else that goes into it. So I
mm,
don't think I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think it was a deliberate choice to be like, we need suicide prevention month and we need it in September. I mean,
yeah.
other than suicide in September starting with the same letter, I don't know the significance, but
Mm.
I don't think it's significant. Like, would you think changing it would make it a difference?
No, no. I'm just I was just curious as to why. Like why do we have our stuff in May for AAPI NH Heritage Month?
Mm.
Things like that.
And
But I was just curious, man. I'm not mad at this month at all. We definitely need this month. We
mm,
definitely need to talk about this stuff all the time. And we've said it on this show too. Like like when we were in Samoa, I was tripping that there is an epidemic of suicide going on over there.
mm,
Amongst like the youth, the teenagers. So it's always good to talk about this and bring this up because man, I mean, it happens everywhere within our
yeah.
community too. So it's, always worth mentioning, always worth talking about. So what do you think about all of that, man? What do you think of all the posts when you see them, when this month comes about and people remind you that it's National Suicide Prevention Month? What do you feel?
I first of all, I want to address the contrarians in the room. I
Oh,
really hate I really hate when people are like, "Oh, yeah, suicide month." So what does that mean? What does that do for people actually going through suicide, or like even the AAPI month,
mm,
AAPI and AIDS? It's like, oh yeah, so this is our month, but what does it really do for us? And it's like, if people actually had that question and were actually wondering what it actually does, I feel like
mm,
they would do the research. And I feel like people who end up spouting this type of thing, they don't actually want an answer. They
yeah,
just they just want to be a contrarian. They just want to, they just want to feel better than like, oh,
mm,
you guys are celebrating that. Nothing happens. I'm just live my life. It's like, all right, that's cool if you do that, but understand that there's a lot of things that come with this.
mm,
Just having being able to speak about suicide and being able to have it on a public platform. And I've seen rallies, I've seen community events that are centered around suicide now, like
mm,
suicide prevention or commemorating. Like,
mm.
if somebody, people got to get out of their own perspective for a second. Like, just
Who's
50,
people?
60, 70
Contrarians?
years. Yeah. Like,
Okay, okay.
before us, before our generation, before this, like, if
Mm,
somebody were to commit suicide, bro, like, it was such a taboo topic in the
mm,
world. I understand in Samoa, it's still similar to that. It's still very close to that. And there's
mm,
most people will not acknowledge it or just ignore it or act like something else happened or be like kind of shun that person off.
mm,
That was the general point of view of everybody when you talk about suicide back in the day before us.
mm,
Like, it was, I I think it's in the Bible that you're not supposed to do that, and so it was looked at like disgraceful.
Mhm.
And you see all of the work and all of the the things that people are doing to where now we have a whole month dedicated to suicide prevention. And instead of seeing people who commit suicide and saying, oh my god, that's a sinner, he went out, he's never going to have, like, that's how people actually, now it's more so, dang, what could we have done. The whole perspective, like our whole perspective as a population, as a society, has changed. And
Mhm.
people we'll sit here and be like, what does a month do? What is it, like, not realizing the steps that we have already taken as a society,
Yeah.
going
So
from
it's gone beyond this month. Like this month is
yeah,
just this month is just a reminder that like help prevent this stuff, but it's gone beyond September.
yeah,
It's gone
yeah.
beyond the month, you know?
And when this month pops up, you see a lot more advertising for websites, phone numbers, resources that you could contact, or places or buildings to visit if you have these kind of thoughts. Even resources to fund going to therapy or fund doing this or that. Like, you see all of these things pop up, and that's the importance of this month.
Mhm.
Is like, and also learning about it. Like, you may not have ever looked into suicidal thoughts or suicide prevention, and then it kind of gets sprung on you this month because you constantly see it. You constantly see it on Instagram. You seen the ads on the TV. You seen the ads when you're driving down the street. You seeing people, doing rallies, downtown or wherever you have it.
Mhm.
And then I feel like it brings this kind of awareness to where people are kind of like, once you realize how many people out there have dealt with either suicidal tendencies, suicidal thoughts, or people with these things, you kind of realize, oh shoot, I'm not alone, or oh shoot, I'm not the only one. And then I feel like that opens you up to be more accepting, or just more willing to learn, like, what is
Mhm.
going on, why do people feel this way, how do people get out of this. And it just creates a whole brand new sense of awareness for people that probably weren't aware before.
Mhm.
And so for anybody saying, why does this month matter, or these months don't do anything, it's just a title, it's just, that's not true at all. I
Mhm.
suggest that y'all actually go do some research, y'all go outside and actually talk to people, because stuff like this is very important to a lot of people.
Yeah.
you know
I remember telling my cousin back in Samoa about my attempt, and I got laughed at. I
hmm
got laughed at straight up. So, um, things like this is just a reminder to never do things like that. To never laugh at somebody who tells you about something like this. You know,
hmm
just fucking listen.
yeah,
Yeah. That take like listening. I feel like listening just does so much for someone with that kind of psyche. But I shouldn't even be saying that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a trained professional. But for me, just someone
yeah,
listening has done a lot just to you know um, curb that kind of thinking. But it's also like you said, like with Psalm ones, when you talk to them about things like this, like they'll openly laugh in your face because they look at you as weak. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
um,
very not godlike for you to even attempt it. So yeah, we definitely need to acknowledge this thing
mhm,
of ours in this community. You know what I'm saying? Quit being silent about it. And it's hard to keep it, it's hard to speak on it and to talk about it, but I mean, this month is just a reminder that it's easier now. You know what I'm saying? Like you
yeah.
can, we can talk about it. It's okay. There's still the hotline, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
The suicide prevention hotline. Um, yeah, yeah, fuck.
yeah. I feel I feel like Samoans, it's not so much that, I feel like some of it is thinking you're weak, but I feel like we're not accustomed to speaking about real issues in our
Mm-hmm.
community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, rarely, like, I mean, if it ain't a funeral or something, or if it ain't
Right.
about church, we
Yeah.
don't really talk about serious issues.
Yeah. No.
Especially the
Mm-hmm.
kids. Like, parents and elders, they kind of, they're like, all right, you guys do the footwork, you guys do that stuff, and we'll do this stuff. And they kind of
Mm-hmm.
separated. So as a kid, like, of course, what he did was wrong, what your cousin did was wrong. But at the same time, I just don't think he was equipped to deal with that.
Yeah.
And a lot of us aren't at a younger age, because there's not a lot that we get to talk about that's deep like that. And so when
Mm-hmm.
something deeper comes up, we default to our defense mechanisms, which is humor. That's like a
Mm-hmm.
big deal in our community is humor and food.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not a situation that I can laugh it off, then it's gonna be a situation like, oh man, right here, Uzi, eat something, you'll feel better after that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's not all the way our fault, but it's to our detriment, which sucks. And
Mm-hmm.
it starts off because we're never included in anything that's actually serious outside of White Sunday as kids.
Yeah.
And our parents kind of, you always hear that, grown folks is talking, you mind your business. That's like a
Mm-hmm.
big deal.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's needed in certain time, certain subjects and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But in the long haul, when kids aren't included in the serious things, when kids don't understand how to deal with their emotions or deal with their being upset or angry or being disappointed, like when you
Mm-hmm.
don't teach the kids that, like if you're not outside of sports, let's be real, sports is the only place where we kind of learn those life lessons. But outside of that, it's like, what do you do for the kids who weren't into sports, or what do you do for the kids who don't have that kind of attention from their parents? And it kind of leaves you high and dry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that is
I'm,
unfortunate, bro. But
hey,
um,
hey, I'm glad you gave her an out, man. You gave her an out to be like, hey, no, I wasn't truly equipped
it,
to deal with what you said, Marcus. That's why I laughed.
half of
Still
that
not
is
cool, dude.
half of that is that, but I mean, half of that is definitely like Samoan people thinking dealing with emotions makes you weak. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more to it, but the end result is thinking anybody with emotions is weak. You know.
Yeah.
Um, another thing that I love to bring up when it comes to this topic is like I know like a big deal is to be like talk to someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big piece of advice that a lot of people say, man, if you feel like something, talk to someone you love, talk to someone you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Or on the flip side, I've seen people, and I've done this too. Check on your friends. Check on your friends. That's a piece of advice that a lot of people echo. I like to take this a step further, and I like to say, be somebody that they could open up to.
Yeah.
Like it's not always like I could ask a person like from work that I'm not the coolest with, hey man, how's your mental health? And they'll look at me and be like, Seva's cool, but not somebody I trust. So then it won't go further than, oh yeah, I've been good, I've been good.
Yeah.
You have to like laughing at somebody when they open up to you. That's not a way to create a safe haven for that person to feel comfortable to want to come to you and talk to you about these things. My thing is, you could check in on everybody, but if you don't have that kind of relationship where that person feels comfortable with you to open up,
Mm-hmm.
a check in it don't matter. It's not
Yeah.
going to lead to much. You beyond a check in or beyond telling someone, hey man, make sure you reach out to someone and talk to them. Make sure that person who's going through something feels comfortable with you enough to open up about it. Because if they don't, they just gonna hold it in.
How do
You
we
know,
how do we become that person for somebody? Do we open up first? How do we become that person?
I think it takes some time because of course building trust takes time, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's just about establishing a connection that
Yeah.
like a judgment free type of situation, like just knowing like it's people. I mean, I feel like everybody could, but it's people that know me that I've grown up with that know I'm not finna sit here and judge you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will in your face, and I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm gonna laugh, but it's like even beyond that. It's like, bro, nobody finna hear about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really finna sit here and care and listen.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're up for it, we could figure out a game plan. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like everybody in my life knows that I'm this type of person, and so it comes with that territory. Like that becomes trust in the long run. But just being able to take the backseat to conversation and listening, and then being able to let them know that it don't matter what they finna tell you, you still finna be their dog, and y'all still like it's no judgment. Like that type of stuff is where it goes. And also, don't always take don't always take that opportunity, like when they open up to you, don't always take that opportunity as a way to offer advice, because sometimes people,
Oh yeah, people just want to talk. People just
yeah,
just need an ear.
you don't need to, like, if you feel like you always have to answer something,
That
it's
yeah,
just
that's
it's just it's gonna put somebody off. It's like I'm not really looking for you to direct my life. I'm looking for a way to vent.
yeah.
People just 9 out of 10 times people just want to vent. And
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. I know you might see it as like, oh my God, this dude's venting again. But some people just don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And so being that without having that urge to, well, have you tried this or have you tried, it just puts people off. Like sometimes you gotta listen, you gotta, man, I'm sorry you going through that, and then you just, is there anything I could do? Is
Yeah.
you need my help or anything? What
Mm-hmm.
you think, you let them direct it, let them live their life. But so yeah, don't offer advice like that, y'all. Like
Yeah.
just let people talk and let them figure it out themselves. Not
Yeah.
themselves, but let them direct the traffic in that conversation.
Yeah. Shout out to
Unless they,
what? Unless they what?
unless they ask you, sorry.
Right. Yes. Shout out to my coworker, man. And I feel like this has been something that's been going on with me for a very long time. And it's the same way as you, man. Like I try not to be judgmental of the people next to me, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they start talking about something personal. And shout out to my coworker, man. He felt comfortable enough to confide in me about something very personal with him and his family, and he had to
Mhm.
leave to go and handle that. And it has to do with this, right? Some suicidal stuff. And I think if we could just sit back and just let people speak, exactly like you said, just let them talk. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like that comfortability will go a long way, bro. Because man, I'm not trying to judge your ass. I'm a weird motherfucker too. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm weird as hell. I don't care, bro. So, bro, let's be more like that. Like, stop trying to give people advice when they don't ask for it. Just shut up and listen.
Mhm.
That does so much, bro. So,
Yeah.
man, yeah. What are we learning right now, man? Shut up and
Uh
listen.
yeah, I mean, and if y'all have advice, if y'all have some pointers, if y'all have some
Please.
lived experience that y'all want to speak on, leave a comment, hit us up on Instagram, leave a comment on Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, because we always down to, like, I took for my job, I took it's called assist training. So it's a like assist suicide prevention training to learn how to deal with certain things. I felt like that taught me a lot. That taught me a lot about a lot of things when it comes to trying to de-escalate situations and whatnot.
Mm,
But for people that don't have that, people that don't have access to that training, let us know what y'all think we're missing or what y'all would add to.
yeah.
Let's know what y'all thoughts are on suicide prevention.
Please.
uh and very fittingly,
And
um
excuse
video
me.
came out of John Bon Jovi saving a woman from jumping off a bridge
Mm,
during his latest video shoot.
I love those kind of videos, man.
And look, before y'all judge and before y'all say anything, the video, he was so John Bon Jovi was shooting a music video on a bridge somewhere, I forgot where. And while he was shooting the video, they kind of realized there was a lady on the bridge, but on the other side of the railing, and she was like holding on.
Mm,
And so he took it upon himself to walk over to talk to the lady, and he, and apparently he does this. Like, he's
mm,
trained in this and he's done it before, or at least I don't know about a live situation, but he's a big advocate for that.
mm,
And he sat there and talked to her for a little bit, gave her a hug, and helped her over, and then gave her some more hugs, and then just chilled with her and made sure she was okay. And
yeah.
before anybody judges, none of the footage was being shot by his people. Like, you can see, it's the video footage that came out was from a city camera. It was
Mm,
from a city camera. And you can see, as soon as they realized the situation, all his cameras, because he's shooting a music video, so he got cameramen there.
mm,
All of those cameras turned down. Like, it looked like they was on code. Like, they knew this is not a situation to be reported. This isn't a PR stunt. This isn't none of that. And he genuinely just went up on his own, that somehow found the city camera, and he hasn't spoken about it yet. But it just proves, like, there's people out there that's doing work that you probably will never hear of, you know? Like for people that feel like this is a daunting, time in their lives or whatnot. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of positivity. The negativity, unfortunately, gets promoted and published and pushed onto us because that stuff, for whatever
Brings in the
reason,
views, brings in the
for
money.
whatever, it does. And so, but y'all please understand that there's a lot of good going on out here. A lot of good people doing good things. And shout out to John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I like that. There's a black dude. I think this was in the Bay Area, maybe the bridge, but he
Mhm.
attempted it too. But there's the police officer who had come to talk to him. He talked him down, talked him off the ledge, and now he is a big advocate for suicide prevention also. And I think he
Mhm.
stopped people from jumping off that same bridge. You know what I'm saying? So things like that can just it starts a cycle. You know what I mean? We can
Mhm.
do that. We can start a cycle of people saving others. So
Yeah.
let's
And
keep that in mind, bro.
yeah, and it's a big situation for us as Samoans because a lot of that stuff happens in our community. We just don't realize it. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people don't talk about it, and a lot of families cover it up because of shame or because of guilt or because of sin or because of all these different things. But like it's a big deal in our community whether we know it or not, whether we like it or not.
Hmm.
And so for everybody that's hearing about this and kind of looking at it like a distant issue that's not really related to us, it is. It's
Yeah.
a lot closer to home than you may realize or you may want to admit.
Hmm.
But yeah. So yeah. Which you want to get to the next one or the one after that you watched? Which one you want to get to?
I kind of want to get to this one, the one right after.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. It's been announced recently that Kendrick Lamar is tapped to perform at the halftime show for Super Bowl 59, and it's taking
Something like
place. Yes, Super Bowl 59. Kendrick Lamar has been tapped to perform in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we all took it as like big praise. You know what I'm saying? People threw praise on him. It's like the final nail in the coffin between him and Drake. You know what I'm saying? The big as the Super Bowl. Kendrick is now performing at the Super Bowl. Win, 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 win. You know what I'm saying? But then there were some rumblings, right? There were some rumblings in the
that.
community about a certain artist who was from New Orleans, right?
Mm,
Who has also contributed a lot to rap. And people are speaking out about how it's unfair to have Kendrick performing when Lil Wayne is right there and a native of New Orleans. So
yeah.
there's been some talks about that, a little backlash. You know what I'm saying? What did you think about all that? Where you see, what is it? What's going on out here?
So sad for y'all, but
Yeah. Oh.
it, I don't understand where this entitlement comes from. Honestly, I don't get where y'all just assume because it's somewhere and y'all assume a rap artist was chosen. Like, oh no, this should have like, bro, y'all have never cared about input on the halftime show.
Hmm.
Nobody had nobody would have batted an eye if it was Taylor Swift on that stage. And so I feel like they just sound super entitled, thinking that, oh, this should have been here.
The
This should have
conspiracy
been
start.
him.
Yeah, well, some conspiracies have been floating around too about how Jay-Z is in charge of the artists who are coming to perform at the Super Bowl, right? Rock
Mhm.
Nation is in charge of that. So people are speculating that it was a calculated move on his part because of this little cold war that's been going on between Jay-Z and Drake over the years and stuff. So in order to give
Mhm.
like a final snub to, I guess, a perceived enemy in Drake, it was like, dude, Kendrick, you got that. You know what I'm saying? And not
Yeah.
just Drake, but also to Wayne too. So Jay-Z
Yeah.
and Wayne have had a little, back and forth thing too.
They have not.
That's
Jay
what
Z
that
paid.
I,
Jay
don't
Z
kill the
paid off
messenger.
Lil. Jay Z paid off Lil Wayne's taxes. He was like millions of dollars owed to the IRS, and uh, Baby didn't do nothing. None of them people from
Oh,
Cash Money
baby's a
Young Money
piece of
did
shit.
anything.
Fuck you, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Jay Z stepped in. For the people that are, seeing Baby get upset on Twitter, like, oh, that's whatever, we
Baby,
gonna make him.
shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up,
I'm not.
Birdman.
I'm not gonna say that because that's a danger. That's a scary man.
Yeah.
But this is the same dude that was trying to get Lil Wayne killed.
Mm.
He sent hitmen. They shot Lil
Oh,
Wayne's
and
van up,
the
or the
van, the
bus.
bus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like he stole. Lil Wayne claims that he stole from him. Like it's a lot. I I just think that
That's what
a
I've
lot
been
of these,
seeing.
yeah, like a lot of these optics are popping up, trying to put blame on Jay-Z or trying to say that Lil Wayne deserves the spot, whatever. Bro, ain't no hip hop artist bigger than Kendrick this year.
Yeah.
None,
Mm-hmm.
none. Like if they went with a hip hop act this year, it would have to be Kendrick. He had the
Yeah.
biggest year.
Wayne hasn't really been out there like that, not in years. He'll pop up every now and then.
Yeah,
But this isn't dedication 3. You know what I'm saying? This
like
isn't
people were upset. They said, "Oh, but Usher's a legacy act. Like they had him." But I don't think a hip hop artist had a year like Kendrick did this year, last year.
mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what the song of the summer was last year.
Mm,
But Not Like Us is a song that we will not forget anytime soon.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I just feel like it's a bunch of Drake fans. It's just Drake fans being crybabies like they are,
Yeah.
you know. And also this is like a big deal for Kendrick. Shout out to him. He already performed at the Super Bowl like as a little side character, a little add-on. But having him be the center stage, oh. And I feel like a big part of this was because of how well the pop out went.
Mm.
You know, the whole that was like the most streamed music um event on Amazon ever.
Mm.
And it wasn't even close, I don't think.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think they took that. They took the fact that Kendrick had the biggest year, this year. Kendrick had that show where it was a smash and he did everything with no vocal backing.
Yeah.
Like he did that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible performance skills, incredible breath control. Like I don't know of a performance of Lil Wayne's that's
Oh.
went viral like that.
Oh. Is it
Oh
me?
shoot, you frozen. You good? You getting a
Is it
call?
me?
You booty?
Oh, you was frozen.
There we go.
Was I
You back.
frozen?
You back. Yeah, you
Oh, I
was
was frozen too.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm the one who's frozen.
You back. You back.
I'm back. Hey.
Yeah, but I just I don't know. How about anything else you
No, I'm not mad
yeah.
that they chose Kendrick over Wayne. No. Like Wayne hasn't been out there like that in years. He's just he's somewhere skateboarding right now, getting high and shit. You know what I mean?
And I mean, what aside from and I know these are like reiterated talking points, but aside from LA, who performed in their hometown? Like besides Dr. Dre in LA? It's not a thing.
Mm.
They
Yeah,
didn't
right. They
have a
brought
new
50 Cent out.
yeah. They had Beyonce in New Orleans the last time it was in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
The last time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, like it's the act in the Super Bowl halftime has never coincided with
the mm-hmm.
with the place that
Prince
the
is
Super
from
Bowl
Minnesota.
in.
Was the Super Bowl in Minnesota?
No. So yeah, so that's how it goes. And I'm pretty sure there's never been a Super Bowl in Gary, Indiana, but I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson performed at the Super Bowl. So
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's stop this. It's just sad Drake fans that are upset and hurt and whatever. What songs do you think Kendrick has to perform?
Definitely Not Like Us.
Okay.
Not Like Us. Money Trees. I hope he brings J Rock out. Yeah, I hope he brings J Rock out. Maybe I or
I think Humble.
or All Right. Oh, Humble. That's a good one. Or maybe
All Right for sure.
Right. Yeah, All Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be all right. Hey, that's my song. I'm gonna listen to that tonight.
What else?
Man.
Pussy and Patrol make you feel all right. No.
Oh, swimming pools.
Oh yeah. Okay, swimming pools.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if he did Poetic Justice? Poetic Justice, and it's poetic.
Stop it.
Justice.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, they do Poetic Justice there.
You think he brings him out?
Nah, not bring him out. Nah, I don't think he'd bring him out. No.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice. Yeah.
You think he does the Nip song?
The Nip song. Which song is that?
Hard work and dedication.
Oh.
That one playing.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh.
no, the one that he's on.
Okay, that he's on.
That
Okay,
he's
yeah, I
on.
forget. I love that intro.
You sound real good too. You
Thanks,
sound just
man.
like it.
Do it again. Thanks. No.
Oh my gosh. I mean it because I really want to hear it now. You're gonna make me start rapping about being Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, definitely the Nipsey song.
You think anything from Section 80? I wrote this song 30,000 feet in the air.
I wish, yeah.
Might not be hair.
Yeah, ADHD put that on there.
Hold up.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
God, I love that project.
That reminds me of Sophomore so much.
Man.
Oh, remember Caleb didn't like Kendrick Lamar? Or was it you?
Caleb didn't like Kendrick Lamar. No, it was Caleb.
It had to be Caleb, though.
Yeah, Caleb said he hated. I remember he said he hated. What is it? OD, overly dedicated. He was like, "Who is this weird alien sounding fucker?"
The hell up out of here, Caleb.
Yeah. But then he turned it around. He got it.
Was it the hard part 4 on OD?
I can't remember.
Or the hard part 2, something like that.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, he's tripping. Hey, he's tripping. That song.
Dun, dun, dun,
oh my gosh, yo,
actually that's Kendrick Lamar EP, right? That's EP.
Kendrick EP? That's the OD. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the OD.
Oh, I thought he had. Oh, okay, whatever. All right.
That song. If I listen to it at the right time, that song will make me cry. I ain't gonna lie. That fool was. Oh my gosh.
Look, dude, at the end when he starts rapping and he runs out of breath and then they fucking trail the song out at the end. Come on, bro. Come on,
bruh.
Like he starts coughing at the end. He starts coughing because he was running out of breath.
Oh my god, are you Kendrick?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Half of y'all don't even know Kendrick. Don't even know yourself, so I don't think I should be offended.
Called it an EP. I put 17 songs on it. Called it an EP. Yeah, bro. Yeah, come on. Definitely one song from each of them albums, huh? Kendrick Lamar EP, OD.
He could do it.
He could do it. You know what I'm saying? Section 80. Come on, bro. I got loyalty, got royalties inside my DNA. Come on, bro.
That's definitely coming up.
Yeah.
Definitely coming up.
Come on, bro.
You think he bring Rihanna out? Loyalty. You think?
Hey, hell yeah. Get her out there.
Why
Get
not?
Rocky out there.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
One Train?
One Train.
I don't think that's Super Bowl appropriate, but
no.
Yeah. Not One Train. Not One Train. I'm talking. Is that the one with 2 chains on the hook?
Oh, fucking problems.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Damn, he's just gonna do all the songs that he has with Drake on there, like just a reminder, like, yeah, I'm here, dog.
I'm here. You're not.
You know what I'm saying? Loser, freaking loser.
Speaking of losers, do you know who lost the debate between Trump and Harris?
Yeah. It looked like Kamala dog walked his ass, bro. Bad. You know, I try to be one with the culture. You know what I'm saying? I try to watch the debate. I missed it live, so I was watching it on YouTube, and just trying to confirm everything that I've seen on my feed. And yeah, it looked like Kamala just dog walked the shit out of him, man. It looked like she had him like on the fence, like, you know, on the ropes on his back foot. You know what I'm saying? He was very defensive throughout the whole thing, and she made him look like a freaking moron, straight buffoon. And maybe my first and last debate I'll ever watch, because this shit is mad boring, bro. This shit is so boring. I'm like, dude,
that stuff is so passive aggressive. It's like, bro, just fight.
Man, is it, bro? They don't even answer the questions, bro. They ask him, they ask him questions, and they're just like, well, let me tell you what I would do and what he would do. You know what I'm saying? Like they just start talking shit to each other, and I'm just like, all
Yeah.
right, bro, this is hilarious. So why did you want to bring up the debate?
I just wanted to hear your take on it, and also just touch on it. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was at work, but
Yeah.
I watched pieces, and
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, the clips that I was watching, like I feel like my algorithm is very left leaning, very
Mhm.
liberal person. So I was watching the clips, and it made Trump look bad, and I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to do this. I want to
Right.
make sure that I get the full picture. So then I was going to find larger clips, 2, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute clips instead of the 30, 45 second clips that I was seeing.
Yeah.
And it just didn't get any better.
No. No.
It didn't look any better for Trump, in my opinion.
It looked
I
it
feel like
looked bad from the get, bro. When she went up
yeah,
to give him a handshake, like it looked
oh,
he
yeah,
looked rattled from there, and it
yeah.
just took
See,
off.
he looked real good against, you know,
An invalid.
and then
Yeah.
he's the old man,
You know what I'm
he looked real
saying?
good against the old man. But when he, now that he's somebody a little more competent, it's
I'm
looking a little
Kamala
different.
Harris. You're
Yes,
like, oh
it's looking
yeah,
a little
have a
different.
good debate.
I will say this: I've seen a lot of people being upset about the moderators fact checking only Trump and not Kamala. And then you do some research and realize that she didn't really spew a lot of nonsense as opposed to him. Um, and then I seen people still upset about the fact checking and upset about even the post debate fact checking, saying that that's not true, bringing up YouTube videos, bringing up clips of whatever. And my thing is, if we believe the clips from YouTube from people who are just people, and we override or we use that to override what the mayor of the actual city is saying, I don't I don't understand that chain of command. I mean, if you could believe a random person that has a YouTube channel over the person who runs the city and who would be tapped into everything going on in the city, I feel like that's a little awkward to me to believe a YouTube video over a statement, an official statement from them.
Okay.
On the same hand, though, somebody not wanting the word to get out that citizens in their city are eating pets and all that, I can see people lying about that. I ain't gonna lie, I can see people lying. I just don't think it happened. I just, so if we going off of the facts that are presented to us, then yeah, there's a reason why Trump got checked so many times and why Kamala didn't. It's because he was wrong. He
Yeah.
was just on there on the stage line or on the stage believing, this social media propaganda, believing these things. So I just don't it don't correlate to me. And it was pretty obvious.
Yeah. Like they're like
It
to be
was
what? It
yeah.
was pretty obvious.
Oh, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah. Like to be fair, there were times where Kamala deflected and didn't answer the questions outright, and she didn't use that time to like insult Trump, but she used that to talk about her stronger points. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I mean, all in all, you know what I'm saying? All in all, she murdered him on that debate.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, we got to figure out the thing with the Haitian immigrants too. You said you
Yes.
say that you say you think it didn't happen, and I'm watching things on my feed where people are saying that it does. I'm just like,
I'm
okay,
not
fine, maybe if it does, okay, fine, but is it happening now over there in Springfield, Ohio, the way
my
Vance and Trump are talking about it? I don't know.
we seen a video of it happening. And my thing is, seeing a video doesn't mean it's, you know, if you see a video of somebody getting murdered, you're not saying, "Oh my God, these Haitians are murdering everyone." No, it's like it was probably an isolated incident, and I doubt. I don't know. I just have too much faith in society and too much faith in the infrastructure of an American community
Oh
to
my
feel
god,
like
you're
to feel
so
where
optimistic, man.
where have you seen somebody hold up a ransom hostage situation that the PD or the police or SWAT has not like terminated that threat? Where have you ever seen that? You've never seen that.
Mm.
Every situation where it's a hostage situation or it's a hold up or we hear about it on TV. It gets dealt with. The people usually get killed by the cops, but it's like a standoff and all of that. I can't believe that a whole hotel or whatever apartment complex is getting taken over by immigrants, and the cops there are doing nothing, and the military there is doing nothing, and the Coast Guard and the SWATs are doing nothing. It don't make sense to me. And if I'm wrong, if this comes out and be like, oh my God, they've been taking over this for months, blah blah blah, then I'll be like, bro, I was wrong. But I've never had a situation, I've never heard of a situation where this happens in America. It don't make sense.
When they say
Have
take
you?
over, when they I not off the top, no, but when people say take over, that sounds very like hostile takeover. That sounds like very guns are drawn, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up, get out. This is our shit now. But
yeah.
there's I'm sure there are different ways to take over something quietly without people having their eyes on you. But I don't know. I don't know.
No,
But maybe
the
I
video
don't
that
know.
came out, was a doorbell video, and it showed these guys just running into a house. And in my opinion, I'm like, it just looked like they was robbing somebody. But
Yeah.
they ran off with this narrative that they took over the whole complex, and I'm just like, I don't know. I
Okay.
don't.
Yeah,
It just it
when
just
you put it
sounds
that way, yeah.
it just sounds like propaganda, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In 2024, there's way too many resources, and cops have too much of a budget. It's not like this is the art department of a school where they're underfunded and they don't have the manpower. Cops get the biggest funding outside of the military
Mm,
in our government. So if they have all this money, I just don't see them getting overpowered by some immigrants with a couple handguns. You know what I'm saying?
mm. Fair enough.
It just don't make sense to me. But like I said, if an official report comes out and they say all these things, and it's not just speculation, it's not just the footage from somebody's ring camera or somebody off the phone. If it's an actual story, I feel like Fox would be all over this if this was real. But
Mm.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, man, hey, let me know. Send
For
me the
real. Let us
information.
know.
I'm always
Come
here.
on, man.
But yeah, the part of the debate, or I don't know if it was this debate, but part of the back and forth between Trump and Harris was the blatant video of Harris code switching.
Mm,
So she was at a rally, like somewhere white based, and she was talking pretty normal, regular, whatever you want to call it.
mm-hmm,
And then she had a run, a campaign run in Detroit, and she was like, "Y'all better thank the people over there. Y'all better thank it." And so she did that,
mm-hmm,
and like a lot of Trump people and a lot of like, why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like that?
mm-hmm.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at white people who are shocked and confused at this video. I'm not mad. But everybody else who's not white, who are posting this video and saying like, well, why is she doing this or how she's so fake? I'm confused with y'all.
Yeah.
I am
Have you never
seriously
worked a
confused.
job?
Yeah. Like, what do you think? Do you code switch?
Yeah, we definitely have that retail salesman white person voice that we turn on, especially at
Yeah.
work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I like to think that mostly it's me. You know what I'm saying? But I know that like depending on context, I have to not be so I guess aggressive or speak in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Does that make me fake? Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Does it?
I don't I don't think so. For everybody who doesn't have to code switch, I understand why y'all don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all live your lives, and the person that you are at home is the same person you could be at work, and you will be fully accepted, and it won't be inappropriate or unprofessional or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But for a lot of us, the way that we are at home, and the way that we speak amongst friends and family, it has to be different than how we speak at work or
Mm-hmm.
in front of people, just to be socially accepted, to not stand out, to blend in, to get a job. Like, these are things that are real
Mm-hmm.
for people that need to. Code switching is basically being able to carry yourself or speak one way amongst family and friends, and then turning around and having a more professional voice in
Mm-hmm.
front of work colleagues, bosses,
Yeah.
community, whatever. I definitely, the way that I so it's some layers of code switching for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way I talk at work. It's the way that I talk at home. It's the way that I talk on the podcast and music. And then it's the way that I talk amongst family.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally like four. And it sounds crazy. It's still me.
Yeah.
But also, you gotta it's a time and place. It's a
Yeah.
time and place. I'm not finna sit in front of my boss and say, hey boss, what you finna actually I kind of do that, but I'm not finna sit in front of my boss and joke the way that we joke or bring up things that we bring up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my job what?
No, your job what?
No, my current job, it allows me to not have to code switch as much just because I'm left alone for the majority of the day. You know what I'm saying? So fortunate or unfortunate, I guess. But still, like whenever I do, it is still me. It's all still a part of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like you said, time and a place, dude. I'm not gonna go over there and be like, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker?" to my boss, you know, dumb shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a respect thing, you know.
And you're not gonna talk like that in front of your parents or your elders or your grandparents or aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Like you may not realize it, but we all do code switch, and it's a difference. It's just it's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. It's a thing we all go through.
Well, if you're trying to do it to like blend into something that you were never a part of or never grew up in, then that's probably different. That may be different. You know what I'm saying?
See, look, I see what you're trying to say, but at the same time, that's what we do at work. We're blending into a world that we were never a part of. But there's also there's a side to that where, you know, people are raised one way at home and then they get out and then they talk this crazy different thing, and then that I mean, I don't know if that's
that's just inauthenticity. Not outright code switching. Code switching has like an undertone of respect, and there's no respect. You're not respecting yourself by doing that. So
there's definitely a subtext to it, to be like, this is just what you had to do in the corporate world in order to achieve accomplishments.
Hey, Ted. Hey,
bro,
you watched the debate last night, brother?
Bro,
you know.
I be hella fake at work, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man.
I be fake laughing. At work, I be fake laughing at everything. I be talking about badminton, like it's just the random.
Okay, you might be reaching.
Yeah, bruh. I be doing what I gotta do. I be telling people all the time, bro. I'm just here to work. I'm just here to get a check. I'm just here to get a check. That's it, man. I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers. I ain't trying to step on no toes. So yeah,
I've definitely built up a unique rapport with my coworkers and some of my bosses. Like I have an idea of who I can talk to like this. But yeah, for the most part, it's just, you know, if you code switch, that's still all you, man. You know, and that's still all Kamala. Her going off in Memphis like that, and her going off in that debate, it's still all Kamala, bro. Well, you want her to? People gonna start what? Telling her to talk how she did in Memphis to Trump during the debate. Well, I'll tell you what, motherfucker. One thing, motherfucker. I swear to God, you know.
It just wouldn't go over well. So I get it.
it. Oh, maybe we're just fake.
I mean, that might be the thing too. We might be fake too. You know what I'm saying?
We're fake.
I'm definitely fake. Yeah,
I'm fake at work.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Are y'all fake at work? Let us know in the comments.
For real. And don't be fake and act like, you know what I'm saying? Don't lie to us. Don't be fake.
Yeah, how fake are y'all? You know?
For real. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Bro, you know what? You know, so like with my boss and my boss's boss, like I'm cool with them. Right. And so like I know what it is. And they're hella cool anyway. So like it's not too much fakeness with them. It's with other people in the building, because I don't really know other people's positions.
Yeah.
Like it'd be somebody that I think look like around my age. And then we have an email or some kind of like congratulations email. And it's like, thanks to so-and-so for being at the business for 10 years. And I'm like, shoot, that's a big dog. And I'm just over here talking, hey man, what's up? How y'all do? Like, you know, just, you know, so I've learned I don't really know where people stand in terms of the hierarchy of work. So I'm kind of fake with everybody else in the building just because I don't know.
I feel like
I
I
don't.
feel like some bosses really respect you when you like talk to them like that because I think they run into people who definitely talk a certain way around them because they know their position. I had that
Yeah.
with my previous job. I try to treat everybody the same regardless of position. You know what I mean? So I talk to them basically the same, like a fucking wild idiot. And
Oh, you wildin'. You
oh
wildin',
yeah,
bro.
nah, there were times where I was just like,
Nah.
oh yeah, especially when like I was upset about something, like I would definitely go off about something. But um, yeah, for the most part, there was still some code switching in there too, like just a respect thing. But
Nah, I tell all the bosses, "What's up, boss? How you doing, boss?" Let them know. I
oh
know who you
god,
are. I
big
know where you
gargler,
stand.
big
I'm
gargler
chopped.
over here.
Hey, as a permanent resident who couldn't work for 2 years, I will never do anything to jeopardize my job. So, what up, boss? That's it. Hey, we there.
Yeah.
We there. So,
Respect, yeah, respect transcends code switching, man. It doesn't matter if you change your accent up, you know what I'm saying? Just be respectful to the people that you work with and work for, then you'll be
mhm.
fine, you know? So, you know,
I
fuck
think
it.
I think
We're all
yeah.
fake. What?
Everybody. I think it's
Yep.
about that time.
Yeah. Oh, you got some
I don't
stuffuses you need to get to.
have anything else to add.
Hmm.
Man, appreciate y'all tapping in. Patreon, we getting to y'all tomorrow.
Yep.
So I don't know when it's gonna release, but we probably do it back to back just because y'all been waiting. But
Yeah.
we're probably gonna switch our schedule up depending on what's gonna be doable for my schedule.
Hmm.
Other than that though, if you made it this far and you're not part of the Patreon, man, subscribe, come check us out over there, support us, and yeah, we give it up way more over there. So come
Yeah.
through, my
If you,
brother.
yeah. If you thought we went deep on this one, nah, we be crying, okay? We cry
This
over here
is
on the
yeah,
Patreon.
we do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Nah,
Good.
I ain't got nothing else either, man. Ditto for me. If you ain't got nothing else, this has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. Go far, soy fua. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, fine.
Bye.